Yes, we go doubling season here, we go Citadel, we go green, and look at this. Now we get 2 cats, and they get quadrupled with doubling season and Elspeth. Oh man, this feels perfect. Sure, I will play it again, my friend. Oh, I got stuff, and it's doubled? Oh, they didn't like it at all. Imagine if you have a tapland. See ya. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today it will be a great day of magic because we will combine Elspeth Stormslayer, yep, with doubling season. And if you know what those cards do, you already get the idea what is going on here, and it will be really crazy. And we actually managed to combine those 2 cards for some insane boards. So Elspeth doubles all the tokens created, and of course doubling season has the same effect, and it also doubles loyalty on every planeswalker. So you can combine those things, and basically by creating a single token you create 4. This Elspeth will create 4 tokens, and guess what? You can also get Felidar's Retreat tokens. Every token will get quadrupled, and you can, for example, crack the passage on the same turn and get another 4 cats. So you can create 8 creatures by playing a single land, and of course with Wrenn we can play cards infinitely because Wrenn can ultimate instantly. But mostly it's about Elspeth just doubling tokens, and the deck scales like absolutely crazy. Even if your opponent has sweepers, you just can recreate the board every time. And because the Elspeth has 2 different cards, both of them of course legendary, you can create 4 tokens here and then 4 tokens here for 8 different creatures a turn by investment of those 2 planeswalkers with doubling season. And of course we use Caretaker's talent because we are creating so many tokens that we always draw cards. And by the way, you can use Fountainport at the end step to create 4 different fish, and that kills very quickly. So guys, before we start, huge thank you to our absolute legend for today, Decompose, our first legend. And what can I say, my friend? I'm super happy that you are on the channel after all of those years and you are enjoying the content. This deck is for you. I hope you will love it, and just thank you for always being awesome. What more to say? And yeah, with that being said, let's hit the ladder. We are going first, and we have a slow opening, but we have kinda good mana, and we can use Fountainport on turn 3. Man, we can actually start making those treasures super quickly. I will start with white because if we are against mono red and we draw lockdown, you actually want this on white, and you just try to, tank it until you get the card. Let's go green. So on the next turn we can already start fountain porting, but we might also go for the talent. We'll see. This is just Sky Control, so either they will play Shiko or like, oh, alright, different, sorry. It's an aggro deck. I know it shocks you, it's an aggro deck. So how do we do it? I think we should go Caretaker stand. I think this is a great turn to go for it. We could also try to go into Sunfall. You know what? I think Treasure is better, because our 5-drops are absolutely devastating. And we won't get as many cards, but we get ton of tempo this way, and I think it's worth it. Okay. I mean, we could just kill it. They can cycle cards, but they're not doing too much on this turn. Yeah, I think... Oh, Oculus. So next turn will be insanely rough. I think we just have to kill this. Like, come on. Like, you cannot spend 1 turn without killing a creature. Let's be honest about it. This is 5/5 Haster, man, for 3 mana. Like, this is insane. So do we go for the talent? Can we set up? I don't think we can. So, wait. So the next turn is Oculus. It won't attack because it won't tap, it will have Summoning Sickness. They will Helping Hand it for 1 mana. We can Cease and Desist. That's the sick. Alright. This is good. This is actually good. Oh, we will get them so hard, man. Even if they Spell Pierce, we can even pay for Spell Pierce. So that's pretty good. Of course, this is their best play, there is chance they don't have it, but you generally expect them to always have it. They play 4 of. As you can see, always the case. And wouldn't it be hilarious if they couldn't do it? And now they know that bad things are starting to happen. We go for white mana, you need double white to cast your sweepers, and those are always the most important cards of your deck. And honestly, It doesn't really matter. Oh, I need green mana. But I still can use the Fountainport. Yeah, forest. Forest, please. Let's go for this and this. And you actually want both cards. Oh, I'm in full control for some reason. That explains it. It was like, why do I need to tap so much? And man, doesn't it feel great? And we actually don't invest anything into it, basically. And we're drawing a card. So even though it was insanely good play, they actually paid 1 mana for it. Like, this devastating game-winning play was 1 mana. This is probably the best moment to set up Elspeth. But yeah, I think this is good, guys. I really think it's good. I would love to have Caretaker's talent, but they don't have any reanimation targets right now. If I get Spell Pierce, I'm just rage quitting this match, so I just roll the dice. I've seen Spell Pierce in some of the builds. Alright, good. Good. Let's go, Elspeth. We need to slay some red creatures and blue creatures. Alright. So even if they Oculus, it's actually not so bad on this turn. We can even use -3 on Elspeth. Alright, normally this is absolutely devastating, and they use 2 mana to answer your 5-drop, which is what aggro decks do. They pay 1 or 2 mana to answer everything every deck has. But it's fine, we are prepared. We can kill it with Sunfall, so if they go for any wider board, and as you can see they don't have graveyard. So it is a bit of a problem for them right now. I think we go with the... No, you are not tapping my cool Fountainport. Oh, but it's interesting. Sis and Desist needs green mana, and Right Sand needs white mana, but I know exactly how I will play. We will use this, and green mana. And we keep Right Sand for the next creature that they might play, like Tersa. This will set up so moment we hit Elspeth, we instantly draw cards. I could make a copy. I honestly don't super think it's worth it. I will try to block with the token, and then maybe we sacrifice a token. This produces 2 mana, so it's pretty good to, you know, just basically spend 2 lands to get a new card. For something that would die to blocking or something. We also deny the lifelink. It's not like it matters, but you know. Oh, they just wanted to attack. That's sweet, that's sweet. And I think this is a good moment to draw a card. It's worth it. It's actually worth it. If we get more cards, more lands, more this stuff, it should be really good for us. And you can see that they are stopping the... How am I at 22 with this opening? It was Tersa into Oculus in Graveyard into Reanimation for 1 mana. And look at us going. I can set up Doubling Season. They might kill the creature and then it might hurt. It's fine. I'm used to pain, alright? I'm a control player. We go Doubling Season, so this is super heavy set. See, I told you they have this stuff. It's fine, it's actually fine. So now we go for this. They might burn the creature, which is also okay. Even if they do it, that's fine, that's fine. They're not getting enough damage, so I can respect our opponent is actually playing around our stuff, but it won't be enough, because this is only a 2-1, and thanks to all the cease and desist and all the amazing answers, we are nowhere close of getting burnt. And I can Right Sand this right now. Okay, I Right Sand this right now. Of course, I will pay a ton of mana. Wait, how much mana? 2, I can go around Spell Pierce. I think it's worth the attempt. Yep, I will pay everything, just please die. Please die. And we will go with cease and desist on this turn. And of course we keep the Fountainport. I think it's worthwhile. And here it comes. And now we have tokens that also draw cards, and our opponent is severely outvalued right now. We have... Basically, this is their last turn, and they cannot deal 20 damage. We didn't even need to use the sweeper. We have double exile in case they go Helping Hand. You can see this cease and desist actually won the whole game. Sure, I will play it again, my friend. Oh, I got stuff, and it's doubled. Oh, they didn't like it at all. Alright, we are going first, and we are playing Flash the Sloth. Oh man, this will be epic. Alright, let's go. We don't have too much value. We don't have a single Planeswalker. And this is always a tap land. Let's go for green. And I think hello is in order, like come on, like it's also Jingi Taxes, like come on, it doesn't get better than this. And we have a long way to go. We need to hit talents, we need to hit planeswalkers, we need to hit all the good stuff. And I mean they will never attack, so we need to start with Get Lost. Unfortunately, our opponent will see the right hand, which is a very telling card. And I just wasted an answer to Annex. And you know what? I'm starting to have some doubts if that was the right play. They will annex me, of course they will. They will, right? But listen, okay. That's devastating and I don't love it, but I'll take it. This is something we can try to battle. But it's very hard. I need literally all of those cards. Can I get into doubling season? So I play this into Felidar's Retreat. I get one new card, so I probably discard the new one. I think it has to be this, guys. I think it has to be this. Ooh. Oh man, I don't know. I will definitely play this, so we start with this one. Felidar's Retreat feels so good, man, but we can also get lost and do it on the next turn? And it's kinda the same? If I do it now, it doesn't change anything, except that I can go doubling C... No, I cannot use it fully. I think we just have to kill Liliana. What is the other choice? If I play Felidar's Retreat, they will force a discard, so I'm losing one of those cards, and my cards hurt more. I think we have to go for it. Not super in love with this play, but you know what? I hope it's the right one. I hope they have a ton of removal and no annex and, you know, no slasher, because we don't have answer to those. So for example, slasher into Bloodletter on the next turn kills us. Perfect. Here you go with artifact. This is the wrong player to hit those cards, my friend. Felidar's Retreat, this is insanely good for them. What? No way, man. This has no right to be the right play. It had to be Felidar's Retreat. Alright, I'll take it. Now we can create some board, which is super huge for us. And I can do it later, right? I don't need to do it now. Still, we don't have too much value, as you can see. And they can use all the map tokens because they know about the I think they should know about the lockdown, unless it was the new card. I honestly don't remember. And not the card they want, they will bin it. Like, we are not a creature deck, even though we have some creatures. They really want to hit the land. Oh, it pains. Oh, it hurts. They got the card, and they will get maximum value. So this is really good gameplay for our opponent. They got probably 3 cards, I would guess, right? From the top. Right, 2 cards and Bloodletter. So this was really insanely good deal. The lifelink doesn't matter as much. And now I need to make a decision. They want to set up one of their big creatures on the next turn. So I think we use this turn to go with doubling season. Which means, can we play it? No, we need to lock down. So if we lock down, we can deal damage. This is really, I think we'll lose. This is the draw that kinda broke the value, you know? So what we have to do is we have to attack. This way we get the maximum damage. We go for the lockdown. We kill the thing. And in all honesty, I'm not playing Citadel. It will be potentially something we get rid of. And I want to crack it when I have doubling season. Bloodletter is not exactly what I want to see. Not gonna lie, this is a huge threat. And here's the, oh my god. Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. So I will try to hit a land from the top. This way we can, you know what? This might do it. Let's go. I believe we have 1 forest in the deck. This will be a bit of a slow setup. Our opponent interrupted us super much, man. I had to, alright? This had to be done first. But now we can go for Elspeth. We double everything, and we can also kill a creature. So now it's getting way better. And we don't need the 6th land. We can go for doubling season. We need to protect it. This is our huge card. If we can set it up, we can absolutely outvalue most of the decks. This is already 4 damage at the end step. And, I mean, bro, take all the artifacts and creatures from my decks. You might not find too many. This unfortunately literally dodges the -3 because wait, what? Three mana value? It dies! No way, man! It's not based on the power of the creature, but for the cost. Man, this is insane. Do I want to go for doubling season? Yes, we go doubling season here. We go Citadel, we go green, and look at this. Now we get 2 cats, and they get quadrupled with doubling season and Elspeth. Oh man, this feels perfect. Oh, and the damage stacks, and we can amplify. If we hit land from the top, we will probably kill them on the next turn. Here's the Bloodletter, we can still kill it. We have another trigger from Elspeth. Oh, you had to. Oh, you had to. You had to. Oh, I need to get this. What? This is perfect. I killed the Bloodletter. Man, those cards from the top were insane. This is exactly how we can get back from any situation. I know I could probably pump everything. I'm too excited for Quadra tokens, alright? Like, you guys need to excuse me. This was literally 7 creatures, so 0 would be a lethal. But don't you worry, we can just lethal on the next turn. It will be the same, right? I'm not dead. Please don't say that I'm dead. Okay, I'm at 7, and they can kill 2 creatures. Alright, was close. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was so fun, man. Alright, our opponent is going first. We have a lockdown, which is always a nice, nice sight when you are playing. Alright, so we will see. Usually whenever you see this, it's Esper, Pixie. So we need to check the land. It's probably green mana here. Green. You need to be very careful how you play the first lands, because on turn 3 you need double white mana untapped. Like, guarantee, just lock down everything. However, I really like the follow-up with Elspeth. So once we sweep, we'll have some time to get value from this, and we'll see the next draws. And I can go into doubling season, so this might actually overwhelm our opponent fully. And this is interesting, they didn't go for the play. By the way, Cease and Desist also in this matchup is actually pretty good, because you can get rid of their instant and sorcerers. So level 2 Storm Chaser's talent actually wastes whole turn doing nothing. This is very often a tempo play that can win you the game. Alright, this is interesting. I wanted to play something, but I think we'll just go with 1 Cease and Desist. If of course they don't play anything. This is not a bad... well, do I need something? I could hit talent. Talent would be really nice. I'm the player. I want the good stuff. So I think it's worth it to just hit, some bigger cards. And we might be a little bit off hitting them. So I like it. This is a good draw. This is, I like it. This is good. Alright. Alright, so let's see. They might start going for Kirin, right? This seems to be the best play. Let's see if they have it. Because now they can bounce the talent and replay it, pumping the Otter. So that means they don't have Kirin probably. And good. Like, if they don't push the damage and try to go for a longer game with, just some synergies that are trying to combo everything, you can go a little bit lower. Hopeless Nightmare hurts, but if you're at 19, 15, this kind of stuff, they cannot really kill you. And I have a land for the next turn, so I don't need to do much. Let's go for the land. So we have symmetrical mana. Do we already go for Elspeth? She might die here. So in all honesty, I think... Okay, this is important. Now we will try to power through them. Because so far we were a little bit passive. I don't want to drop Elspeth because they either bounce her, kill her, or just pump the Otter, so she might be dead. And here, I can just clear the board at the end step. And also force them to do something, because as an aggro player, you don't feel good when the game is going on like this. Like, they will probably feel pressured into reacting at some point. See? They're starting to react, and they also miss damage, so this was not their original idea. We will need to make some hard decisions. I will definitely right send. But we can do it later. Alright, I need the forest for 5th mana. I really like my Cease and Desist. Is it crazy to go for lockdown? It feels crazy. It actually does. But they can bounce it, so sometimes it can backfire. I definitely need those 2 cards. Cease and Desist is pretty nice. I guess they don't have instants, so I still think it's worth it. And I'm using Right Sand on this turn. I think this will be Get Lost. It was either Get Lost or Lockdown, and this hits more, so I will go for the bigger play. Right Sand, this way we keep the board clear. This means Elspeth has better chance at doing stuff. And they don't really have Planeswalker removal if they don't have creatures, I believe. So we will try to drop Elspeth first. I could also go for this, but it's a little bit slow. If we play this faster, we can already get the first token, and I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. They should start bouncing this, so very likely we will start discarding everything that isn't Doubling Season. Probably those will be two last cards with this card. This is fodder. Okay, this is okay. This is actually really good. If they don't hit Doubling Season, we can overwhelm them with those tokens. Like, if they cannot answer the Planeswalker, it will take over the game, especially with Doubling Season, because those tokens are insanely annoying. That means they will never kill you with Hopeless Nightmare. They will soon go... Okay. They will soon go for this town ain't big enough. Like, this card is insane. So, very likely they might go for this even on the next turn. That's fine. Everything is fine, guys. They are starting to be aggressive, as you can see. Alright. Not sure if we will have open mana with Cease and Desist on the next turn, but I think this... Okay, this is probably a discard. We don't need more than this. And I could go for the lockdown, of course. But if they have this town, they can literally replay all of it. So I think it's too early. I think what we really want to do here is Doubling Season, get double tokens, and they generally have troubles going for... Like, they don't have Monstrous Rage in this deck. So suddenly, the blocking mechanic actually works, so that's some crazy magic stuff, you know? just using the basic mechanics of the game, and it feels like a new addition. So this is kinda insane. Those 3 tokens need 3 removal spells. And then they need to deal 6 loyalty. So this will be kinda hard. Even if they go Kirin... Okay, this is absolutely fine. They also wasted damage here. Like, now the pump is gone. So still good for them, because they cannot deal this damage to my face or Planeswalker probably, but that gives me impression that they probably cannot easily go through it, unless they play like 6 mana in 3 different removal spells. In which case, well, this will be a 3-3. So we might lose... Okay. That's a little bit scary. So they need nowhere to run into nowhere to run. Scavenger might be the first card. Those 2 need to be removal spells, and they will be golden. But then we lock down. That's why we kept this instead of Right Sand, because this can be your ace in the hole, basically, for the final play that changes everything. And then if we have no board and no cards in the hand and we just play top decks, Hopeless Nightmare, even bounce, isn't as scary anymore. Especially when we are on 14. Moki... Okay, that means they cannot remove everything. That means Elspeth lives, and that means we can clear the whole board and get 2 tokens a turn. I think we are here. 1 removal is fine. And we will block the bigger one. They need to... Oh, okay, still fine, because they will be 3-3, but we can block 1 of them. See, this is the difference between having this removal and not having this removal. And guys, I'm really happy we kept this lockdown. Imagine if we had Right Sand, it would feel hopeless. But now... Felidar Retreat is nice, but for the next turn. And this is the glorious time of going temporary lockdown. Doesn't it feel cleansing? And here we go with double tokens, and we can do it forever. Now we keep Cease and Desist, we use Fabled Passage on the next turn, and I think they lost. Elspeth won the whole game, because we won't have too much time. Here you go, it's still here. Every time. It's fine. So let's go for probably white mana. You really want to get those planes out of the deck, so you can start sweeping as soon as possible. We have life gain on the next turn, which is nice. This will, like, of course it's very hard to play without a lockdown, because like, we have no removal right now. We have a lot of good setup, but not against deck that doesn't play the game. Like, all they care about is removing creatures for 3 turns. The rest of the deck is, you know, doesn't matter. So they see that we have something. It's important to show them the priority, so they feel uncomfortable pumping creatures. However, they will play into stuff. To be fair, this is how you generally low roll your instants, if you expect some removal, because even if we kill a creature, they still didn't lose the card. We know everything, so we have to go for Burst Lightning, we target ourselves, we deny a lot of damage, but of course, we don't have a lockdown, which is a bit of a bummer. I can go for Elspeth on the next turn, or I can run on this turn. But I might whiff something. It will probably hit a land, which is pretty sweet. But this will have only 2 loyalty, so it's a pretty nice target to Swift Spear and single pump. We need to get into Sunfall, which feels like impossible, man. Do I go Elspeth? I think that if I play Elspeth on the next turn, I might get steamrolled. But I think this is our best line. This is on green. This was a big blunder. I have showcased that I have no instants. However, I will bluff that I just passed the turn. I assume that moderate players, you know, just actually check what we are doing. To be honest, this is not as bad as it could be. Alright, I'm kinda scared because I didn't draw any of my 4 lockdowns, so basically I'm at death's door, and we also didn't hit removal. We play quite a lot of them, and it's very, as you can see, if you don't curb this instantly on first turns, it's so much damage. We are already at 10. Alright, we got the land, but we need, like, we really need to go Elspeth. Like, this is that we need to tank 1 more turn. If they kill Elspeth, that's fine. If they kill anything except our face, it's fine. This is the turn. And we are fully tapped, so they can go absolutely Monstrous Rage. The best hand, triple Monstrous Rage. Let's see, Burst Lightning. This is not lethal, like, it's not enough to go for lethal, so I'm really hopeful right now. This might be the remaining spell. Burst Lightning can get rid of this. Monstrous Rage, of course, goes around it. There's not much you can do about it. The most damage is this, so we have to block it. Alright, we're life-linked, we will sweep the board, and they have 1 mana on something. Is that... I think this is Burn Together. No, her... Oh my god, so good for us, so good. Imagine if you have a tap land. See ya. Alright? Man, this is exactly how close it is, and we actually might manage to win the whole game without a removal. They were really greedy. They can pump, but then they cannot play a spell unless, you know, the card is a land. Did they play a land? I didn't pay attention. No, don't you... So good at Magic. Okay, they sometimes don't know how to play. So this is 4 pump. So they literally top deck the win, right? Wow, wow, impressive. Well, that's... here you go. They literally top deck the card that wins them the game. Alright, draw removal. Alright guys, I hope you had a blast. Doubling Season and Elspeth was something that we knew has to happen at some point. And I love the combination of Elspeth Stormslayer with Archangel Elspeth, because they kinda both benefit in the same way. And also Elspeth in this deck actually has some uses for the ultimate, because you have talents, you have lockdowns, and even Wrenn and Realmbreaker. We only play 1 because this is not the card you really want in this deck. It doesn't have any synergy with tokens. Milling cards is pretty nice because we have quite a lot of permanence, especially for a control deck. However, this is more of a ultimate play, so we only have 1 because you can play Wrenn. It wasn't showcased in the video, so I want to, you know, mention it because that's the whole idea. When you have Doubling Season, you play Wrenn, you get 8 loyalty, instantly ultimate. This means you can keep playing every card from the graveyard for the rest of the game, which means that you basically will outvalue every deck, especially with Fabled Passage. You can keep cracking them every turn for 3 triggers on Felidar's Retreat, basically as long as you have basics. So yeah, that's something I wanted to point out. And there are many ways to build this deck. I decided on this one. As you can see, we don't have too many cards because we play basically everything in like 4-offs, because every card is super important. And honestly, I wasn't sure about Felidar's Retreat, but the synergy is so good, and it lets you basically create creatures at the end step, which is super important, especially that you can pump the creatures with Caretaker's talent, you know, giving +2/+2 for every token, and it gets really crazy. And you can use, of course, zero ability to give them flying and pump for easy lethals. So this deck can kill very quickly. However, it's like, you know, the combo of 5-drop into another 5-drop into hopefully another 4-drop. So it's very slow. As you have seen, Mono Red will kill you before you play any of those cards. You basically need to hit removal, and we're pretty low on removal. So we have like 12 answers to Mono Red, but it's pretty low in current standard. And of course, triple Sunfall. However, with Caretaker's talent and those Planeswalkers, you generally have good drawing engine. I've noticed every time you play Caretaker's talent, like you get so many cards over the course of game, but sometimes you will be on this last top deck and you need to hit the right card. So, you know, not the most competitive deck, but definitely a super cool one. And yeah, if you want to make anything more competitive, just cut the fun cards and add removal, and this is how you do it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this part. And yeah, before we wrap up, huge thank you to all our amazing patrons for supporting the content for relentlessly, and really thank you guys for everything you're doing for this channel, and I hope the content you know, keeps getting fun. So I hope you had a blast. This is a very fun deck. This is like magic with cool triggers, a lot of stuff, and you know, very cool abilities that just make you go, wow, this is cool. So I hope you had a blast, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.